No.
You
I
don't?
feel Kyle Butler suffered from JFF's hatred of me because I stood up for them. It caused, I don't think that rift between me and my son will ever be fixed. Kyle Butler played on KRC Genks under 16 team. Yes?
Yeah.
KRC Genk had 7 players that played in Belgium's national team. I think the under 17 World Cup. Yeah?
Yeah.
You listening?
Yeah, man. Coach.
Of those 7 players, 2 sat on the bench at Genk and Kyle captained the team. Kyle top scored the league. Yeah?
Yeah.
And 2 of those players sat on the bench while he played. Jamaica, with one name Edwards. His brother named Edwards. Blocked and refused to make Kyle play in the national under 16. And those same 7 players that his teammates were, and he played over 2 of them, and in top scored the league, they went to the U17 World Cup and came 3rd. And Jamaica never qualified.
Yeah.
Yeah? Now, because of that consistent breaking of the youth spirit, he no longer want to play football. He want to dance
question, Craig. You know,
and feel respected and rated there.
I have a question for you, Craig. I'm gonna want you to go around it. You feel like Kyle Butler suffered from being in Liam Bailey's shadow, being Liam Bailey's brother?
No.
You
I
don't?
feel Kyle Butler suffered from JFF's hatred of me because I stood up for them.
And the question, to follow up Rush's question.
If he would have suffered from that, he would not have been the top scorer of Genks under 21.
Yeah, but to follow up Rush's question, how is it that Liam, seeing that that's what Kyle Butler suffered from, I would assume that Liam Bailey would be afflicted with the same illness.
That's why I didn't go there. That's why I didn't, because I know that Phoenix Soul mentality is different.
No, but
so I wouldn't want to think
Let me share it with you.
How is it that
Let me share it with you.
Succeeding?
Let me share it with you. Let me share it with you. There was a point at which, if Leon Bailey didn't exist, Kyle Butler would have been Jamaica's most outstanding and successful youth player at the time. It's up until Kyle was 21 years old. Right. Because when Tyreek McGee went to Eupen and he was in their U21, they called him up for the senior national team. When Kyle Eupen get 5 love from Genk and Kyle top score the league and win the league at Genk, in the same league that Tyreek went years after and playing, a couple years after. And Genk and Jamaica refused to call Kyle, but they called Tyreek. Yeah? Kyle Butler was called by Donovan Duque to Jamaica's under 23. He played, he was captain, he played in all of their games, played very well, dominated. And when the competition was just about to start, Tapper flew in with Kevon Lambert, took out Kyle, put him on the bench, played Kevon Lambert. Jamaica did not win a match. Duque at the end of it all couldn't take it no more and put on Kyle with 15 minutes to go. And in that 15 minutes to go, I think it's one of the most famous 15 minutes a Jamaica never played to Rati. Got the whole world saw it.
It's a big switch.
Yeah? The whole world saw his level above everybody else. And that wasn't because he was my son, I'm saying it. You know what happened after that? Them fired Ducky because they made him the scapegoat when it was really Tapper coaching the team and making the decisions and saying it all comes under his portfolio so he can take over the team. And then they had an under 21 game in Japan that they were called to go to. And Tapper called Luca Levy and did not call Kyle Butler, who was the captain of the under 23, even though he could play and he could play under 21. Kyle made a post. How do you make? I still remember. He's very difference between him and Leon is anything on the on Kyle mind and post it. You understand? Mm. Chippy is more conservative. He's not going to just post it that. So how do you make under 23 but you don't get called for under 21? And of course Tapper led that team, took them to Japan. Do you remember what the score was?
About 9 to get us
9-love. Yeah? So it got to a point where Kyle started to say there's just too much corruption in the football and can't bother with it. And I'm saying, youth, you need to not give up. Yeah? The people that you want power with that you're around right now, not the right crowd for you about. You're a role model. You're supposed to be setting an example for the younger youth them. And what them doing in them video, they what them do. And gun are showing a video, weed are show, drugs are show, girls are spin on them head top and them things. That's not what you should be doing. Every little kid that is out there is looking up to you as a role model for the sport of football. And it caused, I don't think that rift between me and my son will ever be fixed. Yeah? But what I don't want to happen is that other children, other players suffer from the same thing. So I say, you know what? Let me try being a nice guy. Let me try the nice guy and see how it works. Let me be nice to Rudolph Speed. Let me play friendly games with him. Let him see the players. Let me relent a little. Let me say that he's a good coach. Let me say that, I'm working with the JFF and I'm going to do the best I can to help them and we're going to be nice friends and everything. And I did that. I'll invite the man to my thing and my training session and come on only for him to turn around and not select one of these players while selecting 13 players from your club. No, it's not that him though. That's not what he did. He opened up his body, got far post, which is fine.
Yeah.
Then he did a Belgian drag.
Yes, after this now. Kick ball with the right foot, give me a goal, between.
And the ball on his right foot. So at that point it bubbled up. The opportunity was gone. There was nothing else in